Hello, sixth graders. This is Mr. Ford with another current events read-along screencast. The title of this piece is Opinion. What is really scarce in a water drought? The image you're seeing is captioned, Residents wait in line to fill containers with water at a source for natural spring water in Cape Town, South Africa. February 2nd, 2018. The city introduced new water restrictions in an attempt to avoid what it calls Day Zero, a day in July when it might have to turn off most taps. Residents are asked to use no more than 50 liters of water a day. Photo by Bram Jansen of the Associated Press. The article is by the Christian Science Monitor editorial board and is adapted by the News Hour staff. It was originally published in March of 2018. Cape Town, a city in South Africa, has experienced an extended drought. The city has not gotten enough rain, which means less water is available. Cape Town was told earlier this year that it would make history on April 16. On that date, it was expected to become the world's first major city to run out of water. It was called Day Zero. People there would face extreme limits or no water at all as reservoirs went dry. More than 1 million homes in Cape Town would be affected. Then, the date was pushed back to June 4. Later, Day Zero was moved to July 9. Group effort. Residents cut water use in Cape Town. It was not rain that helped to delay the expected cutoff. Rather, the people of Cape Town have cut their water use. In fact, over the past 3 years, water use has fallen by more than half because of a group effort to share. People's concern for each other went up, and with it, the amount of available water went up too. The city still has far to go to make sure there's enough water for everyone. Yet its efforts make sure for other regions that face drought. One of these places is California. California may once again set water limits. The state's government plans to permanently bring back some water limits. In 2015 and 2016, during the last drought, California cut their water use. Many people have resumed heavy use after the drought emergency. A new drought is affecting large parts of California. The state wants people to think longer term about their water use. Worldwide, the amount of available water is decreasing as populations rise and people move to cities. This is forcing a new focus on creativity and working together. The solutions include tougher water rules and new kinds of technologies. One solution is capturing gray water, the waste that comes from sinks, baths, or washers. Desalination, which removes salt from seawater, could also help. Yet the hard part is reaching a change of thinking. People need to come together. Then they can learn about each other's needs. Communities can work together to find solutions that work for everyone. Working together to conserve water. This point was made in a 2016 book. It is called Water is for Fighting Over and Other Myths About Water in the West. was written by John Fleck. He's an expert on water at the University of New Mexico. Fleck says people have incorrect beliefs about running out of water. People think that there will be fights over water. These beliefs, he says, ignore an important fact. People have the power to adapt and change the way they live. We have seen both city and farm communities adapt and continue to grow and prosper without using more water, he writes. Often, they use less water, he says. Communities can survive with less water. The key is to first build the ties between people. Work such as getting rainwater barrels or changing the direction of water flows can come next. Fleck writes that people should avoid talk of emergencies. They should recognize that their community can do well with less water. Then, fighting with neighbors seems less necessary. The risks drop for wars over water. That's good advice. It is likely to be helpful as Cape Town and other places here they are heading toward a day zero. Thank you, sixth graders.